Why is it so hard to start a video? Oh my gosh. Peanut, can you start it? She's just so pretty. You pretty girl. Hello, pickles. Okay. Don't really want the litter box in the background. Okay, I just wanted to film a little bit because I'm gonna go to Wimpole today. Wimpole Hall. And it's like they call it a working estate. It's like a big fancy house, and they have a farm and some gardens and a cafe.
Wow, sorry, I'm editing this now and I did not realize Piddles was crunching so loud right here. Just try to ignore that.
And it's really nice weather. I'm hoping that cherry blossom trees are still blooming. That's really what I want to see. And it's like just outside of Cambridge, so I probably won't really talk when I'm walking around because I don't feel like you're going to be able to hear me very well. I don't have a microphone. It's going to be outside a lot. But we'll just see what we see. And hopefully it's pretty and it's nice. Today's Sunday. I'm thinking most people probably went yesterday. So hopefully it's not too crowded. Okay, cool. Let's go see. So I think my maps took me to a gate that is no longer used, which I did read online can happen, but I didn't know if my map was going to do that or not. So I've just parked in the grass because there are other people parking in the grass over here. And I think I just have to walk down this way now because otherwise it's going to take me like 30 minutes to go all the way back around this long little road and get to the front. So we'll just take an extra walk. There's some horses over here. Let me show you. Some horses. Saw a couple people riding horses over there. It feels very out in the country.
after I walked around the gardens and the farm, I went to the little cafe and got some tea and a scone because I'm really having a moment with scones right now. They did have some other like hot food you could get as well, but I just wanted tea and a scone. So I just sat outside, partially in the shade because it was actually getting kind of hot, and had my tea and scones, and the birds sound so nice. I'm also really into blackcurrant jam right now. I do like strawberry also, but blackcurrant is quite good. Then I went to see the house. There was also this little stand that was selling crepes. There's a church right next to the house, or the estate, whatever you want to call it. I thought this house was actually quite cool because it wasn't too hard to imagine someone living in it recently. I think they said that a lady bought or inherited, I'm not sure, the house in like the 30s and lived there until about the 60s, I want to say. The furniture was like, it just reminds me of like my great aunt's furniture, which was cool. It was not super old. Oh, they were also cleaning a rug or a tapestry or something, which was really cool to see. And in this one room, there was this little old man who was playing the piano, and he was so good. It was really cool, really added to the atmosphere. They also had this really bizarre Roman bathhouse sort of thing, or just maybe regular bathhouse, in the house, which is pretty weird. And I think my favorite part actually was the servants' quarters because those bells, and it just feels so much like Downton Abbey down there, which I'm obsessed with Downton Abbey. So that was definitely my favorite part. This would be like Mrs. Hughes' room here, and then they show the butler's pantry, which would be Carson is, if you're into Downton Abbey. It was great. Then I went to the gift shop. They also have a little secondhand bookshop, which was cool, quite unusual. They had a lot of plants as well, plant pots and like garden decor. almost got this mug because it's so pretty. They had so many cute spring, Easter things. I did get this book because, oh my gosh, it was so cute. I'll read some of it to you later in this video, but yeah, I love it. Happy little encouraging frog. It's just what I need. And I already said how much I love sheep, so I got to poke this wool, which was quite fun. I almost got this as well. Heavily considered it. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't get it, actually. I really want one of these mirrors for my garden, but that one was just a bit too expensive. Look, more sheep. Then when I was walking to my car, I found this enormous dandelion, like giant, fluffy. So I had to pick it because it reminds me of Spike and the guinea pigs because they love eating dandelions. And then I went home. Peanut, you want to smell? Oh, okay, sorry. Minnie? The girls would eat it if they were here. Oh, it's a popular toy. Oh, you've flown your petals. Peanut seems a bit sleepy. Get a Peanut. She wants to play, but she doesn't like Piddles watching her. That was really nice. It was really nice weather. It was not too crowded. I think there was like an Easter egg hunt event going on, so okay, Piddles, come on. So there was a lot of kids, but it wasn't really that bad. And the cherry blossom trees were mostly kind of done already, but they were still very pretty. I think maybe last weekend would have been the peak time to see them, but that was Mother's Day weekend, so I thought it would probably be a little bit too busy. I ended up getting this little cute little happy frog book because I was flipping through it and it almost made me want to cry. Some of the things it was saying was so cute. It's called The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. And it's so cute. Let me see. Let me read some of it to you. It says, I am going to treat myself the way I would treat my best friend. You don't need to return to past versions of yourself to satisfy people who aren't ready to see how you've grown. Even when you are struggling, there is undeniable magic that exists within you. So cute. And then I just got a little Wimpole Hall magnet. Sorry, there's a lot of reflection. To add to my magnet collection. I'll put this on the fridge. Where shall we stick this? Do I continue? Maybe I do this. Chepstow Castle in Wales, Raglan Castle in Wales. This was Cardiff Castle, Hever Castle, and Wimpole. And then I have a bunch more on the fridge at home in Texas, but these are just the ones I've gotten since moving here. He wants a popsicle, which is an ice cube. So he really likes to lick cold things. Fiddles. There you go. Excuse me. Okay. That was a lot of walking, though. My legs are gonna be pretty tired. I think this video might be a bit short if I end it now, so I guess do you want to just hang out with me for the rest of the evening? I'm just gonna cook something and I think lounge around because I did quite a lot of walking today. So I'm really cold though, like it's good weather, but in the shade and it's when the wind is blowing, it's a bit chilly. So I think I'm going to go take a shower and get a bit warmer, and I'll say hey to you after. I normally bring this blanket down if I want to be like extra cozy, and that was a mistake. I think I'm gonna call my husband and maybe I'll feel more awake after talking for a while. Let's hope. Also, it was so sunny that I feel like my eyes are like, I've been out in the sun and they feel a bit like red and like they've been in the sun. I had some sunscreen on, but it was just so bright all day. So my eyes want to close themselves as well. They are tired. I'm closer to getting up, but I'm still stuck. She's all warm too, and I'm cold. I don't think she wants me to get up. Minnie is just the happiest cat I've ever known. She doesn't know how to stop purring. Her purr is just always on. Sometimes she'll be asleep somewhere, and if you just like walk in, she doesn't even like raise her head, but she'll just start purring. Like the motor just turns on. All you have to do is look at her. You can't really even tell what you're looking at with her because unless you can see her chin, like you can't really tell where her face is, but she's just a big blob. Look at your cute little face. Okay, oh sorry Minnie. Do you want to stay there? I managed to get up. I'm gonna make a chorizo and egg taco, I think. And yesterday I made some black bean dip. If you've ever eaten at Gloria's in Texas, or maybe it's also in other states, they have like a really good black bean dip that they bring out with chips. I tried to recreate that, but it's definitely not really even close. It's good, like there's some flavor, but it's not a Gloria's bean dip, but I tried. So I'll have some of that with some chips. And here's everything for my breakfast tacos that I'm making. This is a chorizo sausage, but I'm just gonna cut it and use half of the inside with some butter and some eggs, and I've got tortillas, and then I'm gonna put some lettuce on it.
Here is the black bean dip. Oh, can you see it? Okay. It's just a bit too thick. Like Gloria's is not that thick. I'm gonna add a little bit of water and then microwave it and see if that helps. Okay, let me get my tortilla out. Oh my gosh, it is toasty. Oh, that happened so fast. Oh my gosh, I need tortilla chips. Put one in without turning the oven on. I needed you to see something anyways. These tortilla chips from Aldi are the closest I've come to finding correct tortilla chips, or Tex-Mex tortilla chips, I guess. I would not say that they're like on the border chips, but they are pretty good and they're salty enough. I have a problem with like the tortilla chips at M&S just aren't salty enough. This tortilla is not crispy, so that's good. This one is too crispy. How do I wouldn't normally put lettuce on a breakfast taco, but I need some kind of vegetable, so let me try the bean dip now that I've thinned it out a little. It does have a better consistency now. I think I'm gonna end this because I'm just gonna eat my dinner. And then I'm gonna have some tea, and I think I'm gonna make some toast to have with my tea. Or if I'm too full after this, I'll just have a few more mini eggs with my tea. Biddles, do you wanna say bye? Okay. Oh, very close. Look at Minnie, she's still napping in here. Cozy girl. All right, thanks for hanging out, coming to Wimpole. That was fun. I'm hoping to do more, like traveling to little National Trust places here now that it's warmer. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.